Well, you can see the stars up in the sky with the moon shining bright above the lake with a couple mountains and some valleys. Seems to be some plant matter in front of me. But anyway, what's up, guys? We're playing a new game here called Before Your Eyes. It's supposed to be, I don't know, I don't know much about it, to be honest, but it's free. It was free on PlayStation Plus. That's not what I wanted. How do I go back? I guess that was too much to handle. Alright, I guess I can't say those words, but it was free. So I decided why not play it and see how it goes. And from what I could tell, but looking at gameplay, it seems like you're playing as a young boy or young person, and you grow up, and you age as you keep playing. So let's see how it goes. This is a game about blinking. Oh yeah. See, every time you blink, the game will notice. See how this works? Yeah, so every time I blink, something's gonna happen. Hover over symbols to interact with them. Oh, try blinking on the white symbol. Okay. When you see a metronome and blink, you'll jump forward. Keep blinking. Oh, so see, things are changing as I blink. There's a boat now.
Fouls. That's mine.
Well, hello there, stranger. Ooh, you're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I ask you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you, if that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying...
What is that?
Blink over my hand here.
I honestly don't understand.
You remember blinking, don't you?
What's mine?
That thing you did 30,000
Some fish. 30,000?
Would you do it already? My arm's getting tired.
Oh, okay, did not like that. This thing looks like... I don't know. Like something out of the Matrix. Alright, I'll blink now.
Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius. Yeah, I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there? Lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you.
Oh.
See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or a better word, notion? Better word than that. Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. Now you see that tower out there?
Oh yeah.
Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm gonna present your case, tell her the whole story of your entire life, from prow to stern. Now if she's impressed, I get paid the big coin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you... Well... We don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts. Unsatisfactory. Clock watchers. I got some words for you.
This is not what I was expecting.
Sorry you had to hear that.
What is this?
For sure.
This game
Maybe
is
I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning. The first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works. Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it. The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a matter of time.
And just try to enjoy it this time.
Oh.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that?
Oh. Interesting. You seem to be at the beach. There's a rock. Oh, hi.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
Was that some sheet music? Yep.
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's
Oh, I
called
see it.
agave.
Agave.
7 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth.
Just cuts her off.
Day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Now, where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere. Did I put it in here? No.
So you. Oh.
Hey, go ahead, kid. Look at that! There's your little hand.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. It will really be something to see how he grows. Man, the zoom on this thing is fantastic.
Alright. Got some blocks.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you?
What?
Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now, where was I?
What day is it? It's January. I don't even know. Alright. We get a little boat. Oh, we're in the bath.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week.
Whoa.
It's perfect.
Well,
I thought you said the
sounds
urinal.
pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
I like the music.
That's very specific.
Look at that.
I
boat.
also like the person playing it.
Yeah. I'm worried that might have something to do with it.
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know.
What is this?
Probably solving the problems of the universe.
What am I looking at?
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
Really, what is that?
I don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you?
Oh, it's the
Right.
boat. It looks familiar.
No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot.
Get some tomato soup here.
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
Throw? Sure.
Hey, we do not throw things in this house.
That wasn't
if
really
you're
a
mad
throw.
that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep.
That was more like a shove. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. What is this? Soup book? Oh no, scrapbook. Soup on the brain. Baby grand piano. Oh, I should probably just open it. Beethoven.
See?
Some more paintings.
That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
Beechcroft. $1968. Whoa.
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
I just don't want him to get attached. Richard,
Oh, it's a little
the cutest
cat.
thing I've ever seen.
Yeah,
so cool.
what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely
at
allergic,
him.
so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him.
Look at the
But-
little guy.
While he's here, little Ernie. Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so sweet.
They love him.
Someone likes his new cat.
Richard,
Everyone's a
What?
fan. Look at his
his
eye.
cat.
He must have been a stray.
Yeah, I just mean, for now. Of course, we're not going to keep him.
Right.
Benny,
I believe that.
3
I
years
know
old.
where this
Benny,
is
1
going.
year old.
For now,
Trying to
honey.
find some Easter eggs, you know. Oh. Oh, there he is.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Wait.
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now, what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. That one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
Why is she sneezing so much?
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
She must got some bad allergies or something. Surely. Look at this little guy. I just like the cat. It's so cool. Alright.
She was in grad school studying composition. I I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost.
Egypt.
God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
If I could only go to one, honestly, that's difficult. I mean, I don't care. I think Egypt would be cool.
Now, you know the ancient Egyptians believed cats had godlike powers. They would have worshipped our little Ernie. Can you imagine? Sorry, Ernie. Born in the wrong time period, I guess.
What's the 8th?
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that? Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Yeah, sure. You know anyone who might be a good teacher for him?
What? I mean, in the city, sure. Not out here, I don't.
I mean, I know someone
It's gonna keep
might
going.
be up to the task. She's very gifted.
Richard, no one in this town knows anything. Maybe I'll just have to do it myself.
Good idea. I think that settles it.
But who's this mysterious woman you're talking about? I hope you're not in love with her.
You know, I really was for a while, but then she revealed herself to be much stupider than I thought.
Richard, what are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh, he got bigger.
Oh, God, I have my interview in 5 minutes, and I completely forgot to feed him.
Don't worry, I already did.
Oh, thank God. For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Got some carrots and peas and mashed potatoes and gravy or something. And a ham sandwich.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders,
Oh, the
sitting
cat
ready
did
on
get
my
bigger.
kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
Wow. That's amazing. Look at him. How old am I now? I must be getting older. Am I 4? I think?
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
Spaghetti. Alright.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, The only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
Hello? Hello? This game is, there's not much to it really. You just look around, you blink, and yeah. It's like a story.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
One big story,
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. You're off.
What is happening?
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Oh no. Did the cat get lost?
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's boy.
And you're sure about that?
Thought I was.
Uh-huh. And that was based on... Say that one more time to me.
Pee-hole distance.
Say pee
He
hole?
keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
I meant anything.
Oh, yeah. Got this too.
Extremely expensive, right?
No. Can't put a price on learning.
I mean, they did.
So he's slowly gaining these memories as he grows older. And they're starting to piece together as time goes on. I seem to be moving forward. What's that noise?
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex.
Oh, again? I'm gonna mess it up again?
But just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
What the?
You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand. Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. 2 brackets on each side. 2 screws washers on each screw.
The quiz said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing.
Oops, I blinked on. I keep blinking on accident. I gotta like feel like I have something in my eye now.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
No, not the toy boat.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes to get down, or I'll drive it back with you up there.
It's not my house.
Oh, he's moving. Wherever that is. Is that someone else's kid? I don't know.
Fall back, you fool. I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Toby, come play.
Hey, you. Yeah, you.
Oh, it's the
Look
neighbor.
here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy, I'm talking to you.
Mr. Camera Boy. Who is this? What kind of walk is this?
Why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
What was that?
Toby,
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go. But
that a crow?
try to take a photo of me running into my house. I'm pretty fast, so I don't think you'll be able to. But you can try. What the hell? How did he do that?
This is
Quiet, everyone. Benny's about to play for us.
oh no. This is so strange.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize how head of accounting was raising.
Look at me, I'm moving my head back and forth.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Very cool.
But no one really knows what it means.
Unknown legend.
It's kind of one of those professions that stops a dinner party short.
Oh,
Okay, more wine?
I'll have a little more wine, please.
Nah, what a shock.
Alright, that's enough.
the class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up in
Hey, you.
units.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
We are in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we're at school, we don't
This
know
is
each
quote.
other. Do not talk to
I
me
want
ever.
each of you to write it down.
Okay.
Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space. Okay, now I will go on to the next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh, yes, of course. So, those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is.
That's so funny.
Though I'd prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If we do not keep an accurate account of the past, we are destined to embarrass ourselves
This
in
guy.
all sorts of ways. And now, on to what you've all been waiting for. Grades. Assessments. 60%.
What?
I tried to convince your father not to buy you
Was
that
this
thing,
like-
but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself.
Consters. Interesting.
The little guys are pretty cute, though.
Oh, we got a
Will admit
controller.
that.
It's like that.
Oh, I want the job of whoever.
It's
gets
the
paid
unreleased
to figure that
PS3
out.
controller. What is that? Playscape. Oh, maybe that's supposed to be like a Sega console.
Definitely seen you next door, but I didn't
interesting.
realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
What are these?
Very sweet.
Bagel
Thank
bites?
you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll use Tickle Stick.
What the heck? Is this Pokemon? I didn't even realize.
That's a pretty good drawing. You should draw
This-
pictures of more different stuff.
Look, I don't know if they
Not
told her
me, though.
this voice actress to
Oh,
speak like this, but
Try to draw me.
man, her
And you
voice is
saw what I'm
annoying.
capable of in your backyard.
Let's draw anyway. I don't know what she said.
Benny, why did you draw me? You're not good enough. I look.
Alright.
It's called a magnet school.
Got Tim Burton here. What kind of car is this?
It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with.
So what do you think,
Who's
Benjamin?
this guy?
You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
This is the same guy from The Incredibles.
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Am I in trouble?
Not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of.
He looks like a Muppet.
So, I understand you were a musician yourself. Where did you study?
Look at his arm.
Oh, Berkeley. But I was in the composition department.
Ah, and who did you study under?
John McDonald?
Old MacDonald had a farm. Oh, we're going on a road trip.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
This game was not what I imagined, but
What was that? Was that the piece?
I'm done with music.
What is going...
It's over. Remember, today's the first day of the rest of your life. Can I even pause the game? Like, it hasn't given me any options. Oh, not this again.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
I wanted to answer.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
So listen, I found a construct.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine. Let him talk to her.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out of.
Okay.
Man, did I just cause a fight with your parents? I'm sorry, dude. But you should also cherish these moments. My mom and dad used to fight, and I would
I like how
always
the phone
hate it,
floats like that.
But now I actually miss it a lot.
Anubis.
Anubis? in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and he's got...
Hey,
and yes,
Mr. Kid. Over here.
Head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, see,
What?
and the body of a hippopotamus.
Oh, dear weird neighbor
Well, I
kid.
would not say that to her face. Now,
Tonight after
as
my
you
dad
can
goes to
see,
sleep, I'm
she
gonna
is
sneak
ready
out
to
my house and go
devour
sleep on the
any of the
beach.
deceased who
If
do
you want
not
to
pass
get invited,
judgment.
draw me a picture of
Sort of
Mr.
like
Isaac feeling
me with your
constipated.
weekly quizzes.
Alright.
So
Can't
I am
see
not
that.
quite sure
Oh,
why
that's
I don't
funny.
hear more frantic scribbling right now.
Ew. Why is he so...
What the heck? I didn't even
Well,
blink.
you're worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
No
the
more
only reason
arguing?
he keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children. But
It's going too
Let me
fast.
have a chance here. A
The
real
heck?
chance to be really good at something. I mean, no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
no, I suppose you're right.
Oh, Richard, please. God, why is he like that?
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
He's got the old CD players.
Danny,
Look
Mom
at that.
says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
Danny, I...
Oh. Sneak out.
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I mistook you for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T-minus now, okay?
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest.
I make stars.
Okay. I don't think Conksters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game.
Yeah.
He calls it a cash grab. So I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a
Okay, now the game's kind of getting cool because I can do this.
But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it.
I gotta worry about blinking. Or
Like,
else I'm
my
gonna
favorite
skip this whole
vegetable
thing.
is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least
Stay
happy boy
here.
in school. But I also like hanging out with you the most, which was also something I wanted to talk to you about. I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird
Look at that.
because after what happened with my mom,
What are you saying? Oh, dang.
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night.
Back in here.
You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can...
Alright.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
Whoa. Oh no, am I playing the piano? Do I gotta? Alright, here goes. It's going really fast.
Oh, okay. I think that's enough.
Yeah, that was impossible.
Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay? All right.
She's
Maybe
not
I
happy.
pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father. I don't know. You have to find something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
Play big, be great, the playscape.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
Alright.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo. Okay?
What is that? I can't even tell what... Is that his ribs? Or his lungs? I don't know. Looks like there's something happening.
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? Please?
Oh, we're back here. Spotlight, moonlight. Oh, wait, that was too quick.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Okay. Oh, my boat. I got my boat back. Whew. Look at him go.
Hey, B! Dinner's ready! B! You hear me? What's he doing?
Why isn't your son eating with us, Al?
No. You mean young Vincent? Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is new burger.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Oh, that's true, because ever since this guy was a little kid, he was drawing. But his mother wanted him to be a piano player, like her father wanted her to be. So it just goes to show you, you gotta let the individual find out what they want on their own. So instead of just writing paragraphs, he drew the paper with his hands.
You are
That's
not
pretty
here
clever.
to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies! Oh.
Oh, I guess I'll do like a 3 in a row. Okay. Oh my. We might as well, right?
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
Let's do that one. No, wait, that's not the one I wanted. Do I have to put more? How about we cover it up?
It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
And we're not over. It's not over yet. What?
There you go, Mr. Bryn. Feel each shape. Oh, you fiend.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece. I pray you have a strong hold on yourself, Mr. Bryn. For I fear a talent like these, you may soon be swept away by a whirlwind. It becomes...
Wow. How old am I at this point now?
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder. One little thing. A birdie told me that Elba Pressenhuber gave you her...
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
Contract? For what? I don't like contracts, to be honest.
Well, look at that. You've crumpled my contract. Whatever you want, kid. Sure, you got talent. Okay, that's it. Get out of my office. You know I'd call security if I thought you were actually a threat. But what are you going to do? Paint me to death?
To being a difficult artist, the best of us are.
Oh look, it's a butter swan.
Ah, this is divine. So, now that you've grown your wings, tell me, young master, where will you fly? May I suggest somewhere abroad? This American air can be stifling.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah, this is where I wanted to go. I'm finally there.
Stop. Is that Benjamin Brin?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Of all places.
How old am I?
Through that contract in her face now, you didn't sell out, and you still got rich. Oh, but listen to me, Benjamin. Now is the single most important moment in your entire career. Collectors, curators, how we all love a rising star, and how bored we become once it's settled. Keep rising, Benjamin.
Hey, Jen. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm going to be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're at such an important moment in your career, and I'm just so proud of you. This is nothing but a little bump in the road for me. I'm going to be fine. Okay?
But that's enough from me. Now,
oh no,
you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak.
What happened to her?
I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny? You ready to come up here?
That stinks.
Go on, B.
Hello.
Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Hey, you. As you know, I talk to big, very important people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Benjamin Brin? And what am I supposed to say? That I haven't heard from my star pupil in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous. You are a snake. You're a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you're a little tease. I have told the world that Benjamin Brin is a genius. I have to...
Man, my eyes are getting dry.
Just
So much
calling to
blanket.
tell you, I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again.
I was starting to get a little sad here.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. Yeah, I think you did the right thing. By
Toss,
the way,
keep. Oh no, I wanted to keep it.
she didn't want you to see her like that.
Metronome. No, I
She
don't want
just
that.
wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her. What's that? What's so fascinating, son?
I guess he's going back to the music. That's pretty nice.
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her.
The Passing Day, inspired by the musical composition of his late mother, the composer Al Stevens. Relatively unknown in her life, Bryn lifted her mother's work out of obscurity with the creation of this piece. She is now considered to be one of the great composers of her time. How nice. Where are we? It's an art museum.
Is that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor. God, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that. I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from... Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck.
Forgot about this wolf man.
You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack.
Whoa.
All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Oh, well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. What? If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but... Whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it.
Who bit off your ear?
Here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
He wasn't really lonely, but I don't know if he was happy.
A jovial child or...
I'll just say happy.
A solitary. His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
I think composer, right? She was obsessed with it.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your
probably
champion, or more like a Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could. And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love? Now, be honest here.
For him?
Don't be bashful, man. You can tell me.
I'd say best friend.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know,
She just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But, for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs! You mucky fowls! All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying.
I'm still confused. We're going in.
I'd assumed as much anyway.
I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're lyre birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. Now, once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
I'm so confused.
Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
So, I lied or something? I didn't tell the truth? What does it say? Thesaurus?
You're a flea-bitten sap. You know that?
Can I pause this game? I don't even... Because I kind of want to end it here. But I don't know if it's going to save. I'll give it... Let's see what happens with this Wolfman, and then I'll find out if I can pause it for now. Let's see.
Look at him. Poor fool doesn't know.
Oh, the water's rising. Okay.
Now, don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you. But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. This time, I want the truth. This ain't a schoolyard staring contest, buddy.
Wait, I'm so confused. I hope I don't have to start from the beginning. Oh no.
Not this.
Not this. What? So she's making music again, watching the sunset or rise. I don't know. cat.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy?
Oh, so we're trying to like
You know, my father once told me
go through
when
everything.
I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was.
I get all this. We need to move. This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
What?
Keep your eyes open.
I'm so confused.
I need to see.
Oh.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
See, she knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
I see. Oh,
My
whoa.
sinuses would be eternally in debt.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need...
I can't.
I understand about the cat. Let's keep...
Hmm. Is that blood? What the heck? I didn't see that before. Keeping my eyes open. Starting to hurt a little bit. Alright, what the heck is this? Oh no.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work. To make yourself sensational.
So you tried to block out those memories.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Alright, that's enough. Stay here.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
So this has been a big...
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
I get all this. We need to move.
Oh, this part.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found...
You know, we can focus him. Make sure he's staying engaged.
What the heck? Man, this is a longer game than I thought. I thought it was like a short adventure or something. But maybe it's almost over. What the heck? What's happening?
What's the point?
Am I supposed to blink over and over?
What do you mean?
Oh,
What's the point? What's the point?
I have to keep my eyes closed.
What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better?
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. It's okay.
My eyes are still closed. Can I open them now? Let's see. Alright, there we go.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon at the top of your lungs.
What is with the wolf stuff? And this guy looks nothing like those other wolves.
You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
I hope so. Why would you leave soup by the side of your bed? Is that what that is? I don't know.
This isn't video game time.
Oh, man.
I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
What is this?
Try writing with it.
I remember this part.
Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear. Story of who you're going to become, okay?
Okay. Oh, I thought it's not working. Oh, there we go. The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn, I think. His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. Is that it? I guess we forgot this memory.
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely
Look at
dropped
the
the
lava.
ball, staying up all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day. Best friend? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night. But I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense. Okay, back to the story. He'd loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. Man, you take your doodle seriously. I did not realize,
Yankee
but I
Doodle
respect
Dandy.
it.
He's got 3
I
trophies.
respect it. I do.
Alright. Now what? Oh, there we go.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
Whoa. Oh, it's school. I'm getting an MRI.
You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Wow.
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do. I can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you.
Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. Certainly glad you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words. Reads like Dickens. Really just very cool stuff, kiddo. You should be very proud, okay? Okay. Love you, buddy.
Did they wear like motion capture suits for the characters? Because they look very realistic. The movements. Oh, that took a turn. Wow, that's a lot. Whoa, what is that? Alright, you're getting a little close there.
Benny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard, get up!
What up? What's going on?
I don't know why this is just funny.
Call the paramedics now!
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
What is this?
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Get Chloe on the phone.
This isn't funny, you know. What? You're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I have...
Hey, Danny. Buddy.
What was that noise?
Did you just throw something? Kinda sounded like you threw your cell phone at the wall. You know, your mom's not mad at you. She's just... well, she's tired. Really tired, I think. You know, it's okay if you did throw your phone at the wall. Hell, I mean, I wanted to throw my phone at the wall a minute ago. Choppity chop chop, bro. Maybe I will throw my phone at the wall.
What the heck is that?
You ready?
Is that supposed to be this weird virus-looking thing?
Yeah, we should throw things more often. Cheaper than therapy, I can tell you that much.
Okay.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. When she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, is that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
What happened?
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
This is interesting. And oh, we can't.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay? She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
It's getting a lot bigger. Wow, it's very freaky.
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But... Hey! What are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you.
Just keeps ignoring her. Is this the same thing? Stay here? Whatever. I want to do it anyway.
I want to give you something, but I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Dear weird neighbor kid, you're my best friend. Oh, Chloe. What's with the underlining of the R? What?
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like...
Like
if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
Oh my goodness. Oh god. Literally right in front of me.
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No!
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think.
Alrighty. Am I supposed to do something? Alright, let me see if I quit, if it's gonna save my stuff. Okay, right here. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna end it there because this game this is a bit much. But apparently this won like some game awards for whatever reason, but I might finish playing it another time. There's some other games I want to try out first, but yeah, and if there's a game you want me to play, let me know in the comments. If there's a game in particular that you think would be cool to see. But I got another game I want to try out. I'm just so tired now. But yeah, if anyone saw this, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.